Hi, I'm Lady Belladonna Laveau. I'm the Archpriestess of the Aquarian Tabernacle Church. This is chapter 2. We're going to discover its polarity and harmonizing with the reality around you. Finding the balance, okay? Wiccans keep the balance. And so, because you have gifted me your time and your energy, I have brought presents. Here we go. I have two kinds of presents. I have this, which is the adorable little Bella Chippy. Isn't that cute? That's me. And then Roman, this is for you, and our illustrious priestess owner over there. And because we're doing Aphrodite stuff, I brought you beauty supplies. Beauty supplies, and you can have beauty supplies too. Okay? 1, 2, 3. There should be one more.
Thank you.
One more. Oh, thank you. Okay? So those are 2 beauty masks. One of them's like a charcoal mask that pulls the toxins out of your face. You want to leave it on after it dries for a little while so it'll do its work. And then the second one is a moisturizer. So it's a moisturizing mask. It's a double mask whammy. So that's fun because it's about keeping the balance, right? Wiccans keep the balance. Whenever there's an exchange of energy, energy doesn't die. It just changes forms, right? So there's a give and a take to the universe. The last class we were talking about grounding in your own reality and who are you and how do you want the world to be. And people are like, well, that's really good, Bella, but what about other people? Well, we weren't talking about other people last week. This is how we talk about other people. Nobody brought up that question, but people often do, right? But this is the week where we realize in our magical spiritual evolution as we move from the newness to the next phase, from root chakra to sacral chakra, from Ostara to Beltane energy. Right? There are other people in the world. The first thing when you're born is you think that you're a part of your mother. You don't realize that you're not a part of your mother. And somewhere along the line when you start crawling away from her, you realize, oh, that you're not a part of your mother. And there are other things out there in the world. Wiccans work to harmonize their energy with the world around them. When people hear us talk about keeping the balance, they sometimes think that maybe we feel like we're policing the universe, and that's really not what it's about. It's about keeping the balance between you and the universe that you live in. The principle is to live a life that's in harmony with the goddess, which is literally everything around us, right? You get the privilege of being on this planet. You get the privilege of being in your family, in your peer group, in your relationship, and all of these things. And you have to earn that right. Yes? You have to earn that right. Like, if you are not nice to your friends, they won't be your friends long. If you're not a good partner, your partner will find somebody who will be a good partner. If you're not a good employee, if you're not a good tarot reader, people will find out somebody else to read their tarot cards. Oftentimes in our culture, in our society, we forget the privilege of getting to be on this planet. The opportunities that we have of being able to choose whatever we want to do and accomplish that. And we get expectant. We get, greedy, right? And we start blaming things outside of ourselves for our problems. It's really easy to point the finger at her. She did it. I saw her do it. It wasn't me. You didn't know I knew. I I'm psychic. So when we get into that place where we're not happy about the privilege of getting to be on the planet anymore, we're mad about our job, we're mad about our relationship, we're mad about our friend, how dare you? That self-righteousness, the judgment, the sharpness of your energy, right? How do you bring that back into harmony? That's what we're talking about, okay? Shadow work, mirror work. So, Aphrodite has a mirror, right? She looks in the mirror a lot. She really works to make herself beautiful and perfect. Symmetry and balance is beauty, right? As within, so without, though. So when you make the outer part look really beautiful, then surely the inner part is beautiful too, right? Well, I mean, magically it should be. But magically it should be. Not always true, but you're supposed to fake it till you make it. So if that's the only way you know how to do it, baby, put that lipstick on. But Aphrodite's mirror is more to it. Hecate has a mirror too, because they're the faces of each other, right? And when you look in the mirror and you talk to the mirror about your problems, it helps you see how you have enrolled in creating this problem. You have decided that this is the thing to focus on today. You ever woke up and you just get a whole head full of steam and you're like, I don't know why I decided to get all mad about this today after it's all over with? Well, this why did you choose this to get mad about is part of the awareness that we're raising to, all right? You need to be able to look at your world and know how you're creating it so that you're not a victim of it, which is are not victims. Yes? Yes. We are not victims. We create our reality. I am neither late nor early, but I arrive exactly when I'm supposed to. Right? Right? That's what they say. Yes. Because you're exactly where you're supposed to be. You created the reality on some level. You created the reality. So when you're not happy, what's going on? Whose fault is it that you're not happy if you're creating this reality? If you live in a safe universe, which is designed for your growth, and you're not a victim of circumstance, this person's pissing you off, the way that you find out how and what and where and when is going on inside of you is you go to the mirror and you say to that mirror the things that you would say to that person. And you listen to yourself as though someone else were saying it to you. And as you hear, this is magic. This really works. It takes a lot of courage to do this. When you hear yourself saying these things to you, if you will listen and go, am I doing that? Do I do that to myself? Do I do that to other people? You will discover why that is the thing that is upsetting you today. Shadow work. Right. Everybody's supposed to be all fun. But were you not angsty as hell when you were a teenager? You're all amorous and, oh my goodness, look at this body, I'm growing up. Oh my God, check me out. But angsty is all get out inside. And that's really the sacral chakra. It's the yin and yang, you know, with the white and the dark, and then the dark and the light, you know, with one always giving birth to the other, right? The light gives birth to the darkness, and the darkness gives birth to the light. When you find a challenge in your universe, if you have the courage to look at it, then you grow.